Hello my happy readers, it's Bedtime Stories with Issy. We are reading the magical Advent calendar written by Fiona Simpson-Stober. Now it's the 23rd of December, which means it's day 23. Are you ready to turn the page? The magical Advent calendar, day 23. It was the 23rd of December. Ayria had now opened 22 doors and she just loved going to Nashim. She couldn't help feeling a little bit sad this morning. She hoped that she would find a way to stay in touch with Mickey and the Snow Angel when her Advent calendar was finished. She knew she would definitely try her hardest to strive towards a sustainable world, but she was slightly anxious that her efforts alone wouldn't be enough. Ayria climbed out of bed and picked up her Advent calendar. She got back into bed and she looked at each door, remembering all of the adventures she had been on. She was trying to decide which had been her favourite. She felt her fingers opening day number 23 without even looking for it. Before she had time to think, she was already at the beginning of today's adventure. Ayria tucked her finger behind the door and as if by magic, she fell backwards. A force stronger than anything she had ever felt before had thrown her to her bed. She stood up again and stared at her mirror. The calendar was nowhere to be seen, but her mirror started to glitter and to sparkle. She was mesmerized by the beauty of what she was seeing. She could hear little voices, but she couldn't see anyone. The colors were spectacular, like nothing she had seen before. The green was warm and soothing. She immediately felt calm. Then she looked again and could see tiny little flowers on the floor of the forest that was slowly emerging out of her mirror. A path started to flow towards her, out of her mirror and towards her feet. Then she heard that beautiful again. Ayria, come on, I will show you the magic of Christmas. Slowly she walked towards her mirror. She just followed the path. Suddenly there was a wind behind her and she fell into a spiral. It was so exciting. It felt like being at the fair. She was screaming and laughing, and then with one almighty bump, she landed on a bouncy mushroom. She looked at herself. Her clothes had changed. She was in the most adorable green dress with silver buttons. Her hair had matching ribbons, and her shoes were so shiny she could see her own reflection in her beautiful crystal snowflake shoes. The Snow Angel herself was waiting for Ayria this morning. My dear child, I am so proud of you. What you have done for us over the last few days is priceless. You have been an angel yourself. We know your future and the future of your planet will be very bright because it is blessed with wonderful children like you. You love your planet and all of the different forms of life living on it. I know you are now ready to help others have the same awakening you have had. To help others learn to coexist and to find a way to live together so that all of Mother Nature's beauties can shine through and nature can once again strengthen the earth. Ayria just stood beaming. she felt a feeling of inner peace. She knew the snow angel genuinely meant every word she was saying. She knew that the snow angel trusted her to do her best. Most importantly, she knew her best was good enough, and that she had a real chance of getting this right. The snow angel wrapped her wings around Ayria and held her tight. She lifted up off the ground and flew with Ayria over the treetops and the lakes right to the top of the beautiful waterfall. Ayria, this is one of my favorite places in the world to come. That is why I have brought you here today. Even I am not perfect. I make mistakes too, Ayria. I carry things in my head I shouldn't. This is where I come to clear it all away. I want to show you a trick. The snow angel cupped her hands around her mouth and whispered something into them. Ayria couldn't hear what it was. Then she held her hands in the running water and said, "I let you go. You no longer have a hold on me. I set you, dear thought, free." Then she stood and watched the water flowing for what felt like ages. Ayria stood next to her, not saying a word, just watching. Ayria watched what the snow angel did. She was letting go of her troubles and watching them float away in the water. "I feel so much better now, Ayria. You too can do this. Whenever you think your thoughts are heavy and you don't have answers, let them go. If they are important, they will come back and you can try another way to deal with them. Otherwise, let them go. Do you know what makes you so perfect, Ayria?" Ayria didn't answer. The snow angel smiled. Her smile lit up the whole sky. All Ayria could feel was her presence. Then she heard her. "It is your imperfections that make you so perfect, Ayria. You, exactly as you are more than enough. You are the best person in this world to be you. There is simply no point trying to be anyone else, because you can only be you. If you believe you are right, you can't get it wrong. Be true to yourself and believe in yourself. And always remember, if you need guidance, just call my name." Ayria knew that this was the snow angel saying goodbye to her. She knew they still had one more door to open, but this was her way of moving on, her way of letting go. After everything Ayria had learned, she knew it was good to move on. But she didn't want to. She was sad and she felt the tears start to roll down her cheeks. Ayria wiped her cheek and realized she was still lying in bed. She was crying. She was holding her advent calendar in her hand and she looked at door number 23. Behind the door was a love heart. "I love you too, Snow Angel. Thank you for everything." Ayria lay back in her bed and was so grateful to have been given such an amazing calendar. Oh, what a warm and magical day 23 was. Ayria is a little bit sad that her magical advent calendar is coming to an end, but she now also understands that she is enough. She is proud of herself. And you should be proud of yourselves for being the wonderful individuals that you all are. This world is a beautiful world, and we all live in it together. I wonder what adventure awaits Ayria on day 24. I hope you've enjoyed this Shed Time story, and if you want to, you can like, share, follow and subscribe to Shed Time Stories. Then you will be ready for the next story for us to share together.